गुड मॉर्निंग क्लास। ये बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ केमिस्ट्री एज अ फर्स्ट टॉपिक्स। इसमें मैंने प्रीवियस क्लासेस में जो कुछ लॉज ऑफ कॉम्बिनेशंस के बारे में पढ़ाया था। जो फर्स्ट लॉज द लॉ ऑफ कंजर्वेशन ऑफ मास, सेकंड दैट इज लॉ ऑफ कांस्टेंट प्रोपोर्शंस, थर्ड इज द लॉ ऑफ मल्टीपल प्रोपोर्शंस। Next, we are going to discuss about two laws also, the Gay-Lussac law and Dalton's atomic theory. This Dalton atomic theory you might have studied in ninth also. So, first Gay-Lussac law. Gay-Lussac law. We get to explain at the constant temperature and pressure the volume of reacting gas, the volume of reacting gaseous molecules in the reactants parts gives product in gaseous form at the constant temperature and pressure. The volume of reacting gaseous molecules in reactant parts gives product in gaseous form Weir's simple ratio of volume is known as Gay-Lussac law. Gaseous molecules in reactant parts gives the product in gaseous form. Beer's simple ratio of volume is known as Gay-Lussac law. This reaction generally occurs in closed container. This one is an important matter. We get to understand through example. The first example is one mole of H2 gas and 1 mole of chlorine gas after required temperature and pressure, that is constant temperature and pressure, gives product 2 moles of HCl in gas. Here we can write it also 1 volume of hydrogen gas, 1 volume of chlorine gas gives 2 volume of HCl gas. So simple ratio of volume is 1:2. It follows Gale-Lussac law. Second example, N2 plus 3 moles of H2. This one is a gaseous form. It gives that is 2 moles of NH3 in gaseous form. Here one volume of nitrogen, 3 volume of hydrogen gives 2 volume of ammonia. So simple ratio is 1:3:2. Follow the Gale-Lussac law. Example third, 2 moles of carbon monoxide gas plus 1 mole oxygen gas gives 2 moles of carbon dioxide gas. Here 2 volume of carbon monoxide, 1 volume of oxygen gives 2 volume of carbon dioxide. So simple ratio 2:1:2. मतलब the simple ratio from reactants part to product parts. Simple ratio of volume, we can write it. The simple ratio of volume, the simple ratio of volume will be reactant to product. It is Gale-Lussac law. The most important theory as such, Dalton atomic theory. We are also known from this theory either 9th or 8th classes. Dalton's atomic theory Dalton was the greatest chemist. He explained the most important matter that should be continued up to this time. But some concept get to failure according to modern time, according to passage of time. Dalton gives generally 3 points. First point is atom is very smallest particles. Which cannot be divided to or more than two parts. Means the atom of the element is ultimate particles which cannot be divided to or more than two parts, but in modern time, in passage of time, atom is divisible particle which is divided into three fundamental particles, as such electrons, protons and neutrons. So this concept of Dalton's is not to be applicable for this time. Second, the size and mass of atoms of an element the size and mass of the atoms of an element is identical. Each and every atom each and every atom having identical properties, means physical and chemical property. Each and every atom having identical property means physical and chemical property. This second concept has been given by Dalton's is not to be perfect in later age. It is limitations of Dalton's. The third, atom is ultimate particle which participate in every chemical, which participate in each and every chemical reactions. Atom is ultimate particles which participates in each and every chemical reaction. This one is perfect concept of Dalton's. Later in modern time, in these times, this one is ultimate. Yes, that is atoms participate in chemical reaction. So this one is this concept is very important, and that should be very applicable in all the reactions. Here limitations of limitation of Dalton's theory. Limitation of Dalton's theory. The first limitation, he did not explain isotopes and isobar of an element. Limitations, that is drawbacks. He did not explain isotopes and isobar of an element. He did not create difference between atoms and molecules. So this limitations is the most important. Did not explain isotopes and isobar of an elements. These are the major drawbacks, major limitations of the Daltons. Here, isotopes and isobar. An element having same atomic number but different atomic mass is called isotopes. Example, carbon having 3 isotopes, carbon having 3 isotopes, C6, 12, C6, 13, C6, 14, chlorine 17, 35, chlorine 17, 37, oxygen 8, 16, oxygen 8, 17. Lots of elements has tendency to create isotopes. Here, the Daltons, according to Daltons, the atom of an element having same mass. This concept was get to failure here. The actually mass of the carbon is 12, but some isotopes of carbon having the mass different, that is a 13 and 14. So this could not be explained by the Daltons. Here chlorine, the mass of chlorine is 35.5, but here the mass of chlorine is 35, here mass is chlorine is 37, here mass of oxygen is 16, here mass of oxygen is 17. But in regard to isotopics in nature of an element which creates different mass, so that is isotopes having the same atomic number but different atomic mass is known as isotopes, Here carbons, the atomic number is 6, mass is 12, atomic number is 6, mass is 13, atomic number is 6, mass is 14. Here chlorine, atomic number is 17, mass is 35. Here chlorine, atomic number is 17, mass is 37. In regard to oxygen also, atomic number is 8, but mass is 16, atomic number is 8, mass is 17. So Dalton's did not explain about the isotopes, isotopics, elements. Next, we are going to discuss about the atomic mass. Atomic mass. The atomic mass is defined as the number which indicates how many times heavier than the mass of one the mass of the mass of 1/12 parts of carbon 12. The atomic mass is defined as the number which indicates how many times heavier than the mass of 1/12 parts of carbon. So we can write it: atomic mass is equal to mass of an atom of the element divided by the 1/12 parts C12. Atomic mass, we can write it: mass of an atom of the elements divided by 1/12 parts of C12. Means 1/12 carbon having the atomic mass generally 12, so we can write it 1/12, that is, we can also write it mass of an atom of the element divided by mass of one atom of carbon into 12. Okay. In regard to hydrogen atoms, in respect of hydrogen is not to be a standard, but this time a standard is carbon 12. Atomic mass in way of hydrogen atom, we can write it mass of atom of element divided by mass of one hydrogen atom. Next, we discuss about the atomic mass unit. Atomic mass unit. It can be written as AMU. Atomic mass unit, 1 AMU can be written 1.66 into 10 to the power of minus 24 grams. Actual mass of one carbon atom. Carbon atom is 1.66 into 10 to the power of minus 24 gram, and it is known as AMU, atomic mass unit. So 1.66 into 10 to the power of minus 24 grams can be determined mass of carbon atom is 12 gram carbon equal to 1 mole, or since we know that 1 mole containing 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 carbon atoms. Here mass of actual one carbon atom should be determined 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms having 12 gram, having weight, having mass 12 gram. Then one atom having weight 12 by 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So this value is 1.9924 into 10 to the power minus 23 grams. This value 1.9924 9924 into 10 to the power 23 is divided by actual mass divided by 12, then we get value 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 24 grams. This value is known as AMU. 1 AMU equal to 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 24.